Jeff, when you walked in, I have to tell you, I immediately noticed this coat. I believe this is the coat you wore to Taylor Swift's Eras tour.
Very good.
Yes.
It was, and this was the hat. I had the best time. She is a Swiftie through and through.
So I saw your post, Jeff's expression in that video. You're singing your heart out. Jeff is just like jaws on the floor. What was the highlight of the night?
Her and Dr. Swift, Taylor Swift. I'd never been to the SoFi Stadium. It was a first idea. So you walk in there, 70,000 people.
Yeah, amazing.
They're all going nuts, and and we were exchanging friendship bracelets with everybody.
You're part of the Swiftie community, yes.
But it's so joyful to see her, because she always has been herself, and now I feel like she's being celebrated for being herself, and she really can bask in that light when she's there in the concert. And it was our first. I feel like I haven't been to a real proper concert, and so that was my first.
You and I have
Right?
not.
No, not together.
Wow.
Not together.
So special for many reasons. I take it you're an OG Swiftie, you're a new Swiftie?
Sort of new. We met her at the, that 40th anniversary of SNL, and we stopped for a moment. She couldn't have been nicer. We chatted a little bit.
I worked for her I opened the Grammys for her.
As a dancer?
Yeah, an aerialist.
Yeah.
I was doing aerialist when she sang "We Are Never, Ever, Ever Getting Back Together," and so that was my first time where I got to meet her, and she was the nicest thing. My aerial rig, the rigger was pressing the button, it was coming down, and it almost hit her, and I was like, "Taylor, watch out, watch out!" And she jumped out of the way, and she was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry," and I was like, "No, I'm sorry, and I was like, I had no control,
But this is what we do as Swifties. It's about sisterhood, right? It's about being kind to each other.
Yes, she's a total girl's girl.
I love it. Okay, so I know that you're a musical man. Is the call out to do a collaboration with Ms. Swift?
God, that would be the best.
Well, jeez, we've sung. We have some very interesting and important singers and artists have sung with us. But boy, jeez, well, Taylor Swift, hello. If you want to sing with us, you can check us out. We're called the Mildred Snitzer Orchestra, and we've got our 4th album coming out on Decca. So and yes, we have special people sing with us. So if you're interested in singing a jazz song or anything, that would be really fun.
Call the Goldblums. I have to imagine a little extra time with Charlie, a little extra time with River. What has this summer with an 8-year-old and a 6-year-old been like?
It has been sweet. We've had a lot more time at home. You've had a little bit of downtime. And they've been excited to see Dada. Dada, yeah.
I see your face lighting up at the mere mention of those kids. What is this chapter of your life as Daddy Jeff? How does that feel?
Just amazing. I'm just crazy about them, and it's enhanced our relationship. Seeing how she is as a mom, besides everything else that I know her for, and is dear and flaming and romantical. And then those kids are just amazing. They're just hilarious and maddening and sometimes challenging, and they're wild. Yeah, it can be chaotic, but it's very, very beautiful.
You bring up the word romantic. I know next year is a big deal for the two of you. You're going to hit the decade mark, the 10-year wedding anniversary. How does that make you feel? How do you think you'll celebrate?
To be honest, I haven't thought that far down the road.
Because we celebrate the day we met, which is August 26th.
Coming up.
Yeah.
It's coming up. We want the world to know. And that's August 26th. And that's the day we met. It was 12 years ago. So we've really been together August 26th. It's 12 years. And then we got married November 8th, I guess 8 years ago. So now this will be 9 and then 10 coming up.
2014.
Yeah. So what is 10? What
What are you supposed to do on the 10? I'm so bad at these things.
I think the Goldblum's synonymous with music, synonymous with parties. I'd do something huge. I know tonight is spectacularly important. I imagine a very special date night for the two of you to be here giving back to the LA Food Bank. Why did you clear your schedule to say I got to do it tonight?
He just landed from
I did. I
did?
actually rushed. Yeah, I
Vancouver?
actually rushed over,
Yeah.
did my ablutions, and put on something presentable, and
Looks
came over.
snazzy.
Yeah, because so I made a little bit of an effort, but so did everybody else. And Keith Addis, my manager, I have that connection. So that's a reason. And this
But
is
it's important.
well,
It's
yes,
just-
that's what I'm getting to. That was all the
Yeah.
preamble to say that it was a no-brainer, I think, as the kids say. But it's important. It's been on my agendas for before you were born, possibly, to do whatever I could for this thing called hunger.
Yeah, and we believe in the organization and what they're doing. We know that, like
Food
you
bank.
said earlier, 97% of the dollars that are donated go directly to the food, donating them.
1.2 million meals?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. When you think about how not just the normal amount of food scarcity and food insecurity in Los Angeles is happening, but multiple industries are on strike right now. Need is at an all-time high. How do you feel about all that?
Alerted, alarmed, focused, concerned, heart broken and engaged, and ready to roll up my sleeves and go to work.
Yeah. I understand you're throwing down a little bit here tonight. They're putting you to work. What's going on?
You know more than I do. I don't know what's on the brochure,
I'm
but
excited to see you do that because he's just a cook at home.
I don't. But I do. What do I do?
You have a great omelet when you do make
I
one.
make a nice scrambled egg and an
Yeah,
omelet.
yeah.
See, that counts.
Yeah,
Oh yes. Cereal. I like my overnight oats and all kind of cereal.
Yeah.
That might be my last
You're a
meal of
healthy-
request.
You're a healthy eater, which is also what we were reading about the food bank, how they take in the responsibility of like giving nutritious food, and that was really heartwarming to hear.
Obviously, very trying times right now. SAG-AFTRA on strike, the Writers Guild on strike. How are you feeling about your community, and what do you think we have to do to get to a resolution?
I feel inspired by the community, and especially my sisters and brothers in SAG and AFTRA and the Writers Guild. I'm 100% in passionate solidarity with them, and I just hope that everything gets worked out sooner than later, so that we can return to creative maximum.